Hello, good evening and welcome to our penultimate round of the Premier Division season. We are here at the street circuit Baku in Azerbaijan. We have quite the battle for second unfolding as Colin tied up the championship last race, but there is a 4-driver battle for second place. We've got Jetfish, Volcano, Glassy and Brandon fighting it out, and tonight I'm helped by a new telemetry system that should be giving me live standings and live constructor standings. So here we go. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights. Okay, let's go. And there you can see Glassy getting an absolutely fantastic start and into lead. He keeps it tight. Just pushes Colin out wide. Obviously having that tighter line. I can see in the background there's a Williams round, but that is Glassy into lead and Higgsy up the inside of Colin. So Colin dropping 2 positions off the start, trying to pick up as much of this as I can. And we've got Brian close in behind Colin here. Will he look to make an early move? He has a look, thinks better of it, tucks in behind. So you can see those medium tyres really working well off the start. And it looks like it's not been a great start for the Red Bulls, down in 8th and 10th. Jetfish flying start up to 6th. And yeah, it was Giraffe that must have gone round at the start. He's back in 16th now. Luke also up to 12th, but Brandon getting ahead of him on those hard tyres into 11th. So far, so good. No safety cars, no virtual safety cars, and we are racing here at Baku. And Glassy is checking out in front. He is taking this championship battle into his own hands, and Volcano obviously dropping down to 5th with his other rival. You can see there, being in the Mercedes, Jetfish following behind. This is working very well for him. But Higgsy also going quite nicely. Colin now tucked in behind. There won't be DRS till the end of lap 2, so we'll have it for the 3rd lap. Ivor saying Volcano wins, Colin 2nd, Higgsy 3rd. Well, Higgsy is trying to go one better than that. Colin, well, there you go. Ivor, you've got 2 of them. Perfect at the moment. As Puggy retires. Puggy is out. He's out at my corner there. And that is, at the minute, that looks like a virtual safety car. But we are racing again. It's gone green and probably not a great time for him there because Colin is right on the back of him, just half a second behind. Glassy using a little bit of ERS off the exit there. And as you can see, the big winner so far, Brandon, up to 11th. Oh, and Glassy hits the wall and he gets all out of shape. Has he got damage? It looks like he's okay, but that is a bit of a nightmare for Glassy. Yeah, he's all okay. Little wings at the side, but he's got Brian coming up right behind him. Brian going to the outside here. Glassy defending the inside. It's going to get very tight. Glassy trying to break as late as possible, but he'll lose another position there. And Brian through. And now Volcano right behind him. Glassy having to defend up the inside again. Volcano will have a helping of DRS here though, but so will Glassy. But Glassy dropping back a little bit. And as you can see, Volcano moving to the outside. We do have a yellow flag in sector 1. And now I believe that's another virtual safety car. But Volcano just got past him before that virtual safety car came out. So that's his position. And from looking so good for Glassy in the first 2 laps, it is all gone wrong. Now Jetfish going around the outside. It's deja vu again for Glassy. He has to back out that. He tries to have it on the inside, but Jetfish running really wide and nearly hitting the barrier himself. Yeah, and Glassy thinking better of it, and that's a good decision. As you can see also, Volcano running wide. And it is getting very scrappy here. And I'm just going to move up to this, and I'm glad I did because we caught it. That is Jetfish hitting Volcano round, and the cars behind have got to be very careful. He was late on the brakes. I could see the gap had come down massively, and that's demoted Volcano to 14th. I am sure that will be going to the steward's room. And here we go, Glassy, he'll have the DRS. Jetfish won't have any to defend himself, and he'll pull over to the inside here, and Jetfish is going to be powerless against this one. He's going to get it. I can't get a very good camera angle on it, but Jetfish sending it round the outside, and there's a lot of contact being made there. Oh, and Jetfish getting very feisty tonight. not doing himself any favours, and Glassy's going to get this move done before the corner for me here. He's got DRS opening now, and he should be able to pull back onto the racing line. Yeah, and he's clear, and that one will be done now. And Jetfish under pressure from Spider-Man, looking for a bit of revenge for his teammate, and he's round the outside. Oh no, I say that. That's completely wrong. He was round the outside of Quinn as those two were battling. Wardy and Jetfish struggling with his 0-0 wings tonight. It looks like those tyres are not enjoying it. He hasn't got the downforce, and look at that from Quinn. What an overtake through there, but he won't have the inside line to the next corner. Spider-Man will send it up the inside, and it's, oh no, and you could just see that coming. And keep out of the way, please, boys. Please write it in chat, and I will pick it up as fast as possible. And Baku getting to the inside there. He should have that move done nice and cleanly. Yeah, Sminotla, very fair racing there. So, the field starting to get bunched. Oh, as Williams goes in very, very deep there, and I think that was Giraffe. And I don't know what happened there. Maybe he locked up his brakes, but he has absolutely destroyed his wing there. And he's in... Sorry, that might have been Entity. But we might see the medium tyre runners starting to pit within the next couple of laps. And you can see Brandon here closing, saving his ERS, opens his DRS, he'll run to the outside. And I think Jetfish has pitted, so he's yielded that, and he's trying to undercut his rivals here. And Volcano just not able to catch up with Giraffe there. Giraffe having some great pace on the straight, and Spider-Man in close behind, and this is where it could get a bit tasty. Brandon out in front, and Brandon goes straight on. Oh, sorry, Glassy goes straight on, and he on the cold tyres, and he's damaged his car badly there. This might be his chance to claim third place, and we got someone's out, Mega and Brian, and we have a safety car, and there goes Colin. Catching Higgsy slightly out, but not too much. Higgsy was alive enough to it. And we are racing again, and Brandon in very tight behind Higgsy already. And everyone through safely there, but we do have Jetfish on the inside of Baku here. And it sounds like they've made contact. They're all moving in the right direction. But here comes Giraffe. And he's going to be too far back, but it's going to get very, very tight through here. They all somehow get through that corner, but here comes Volcano up the inside. Giraffe hanging around the outside. Bit of contact. They're all still moving in the right direction still. Now Luke fancies it. He thinks better of it. It's tight through here, but then Volcano runs very wide. He's going to really compromise himself, but Luke can't have the room to get back underneath him, unfortunately for him. Any other track, he might have had that room. And it's all bunching up nicely in here, but we'll get back on board with Brandon, who's putting Higgsy under some serious pressure. Colin has said goodbye to the rest of the field within a lap, 2.5 seconds up the road. But here goes Brandon. He won't have DRS until lap 22. And he keeps it nice and tidy through here, but we're seeing these medium tyres working nicely at the moment, with Jetfish already past Baku, and Jetfish hunting down Sminotla in 4th place. Simple saying, spicy restart, come on Jetfish. Yeah, well, he's going well at the moment, he's on a good strategy, and it was a very, very spicy restart, we like that. And Brandon using up his ERS. Higgsy pulls to the outside, and Brandon will be on the inside here. Will Higgsy send it round the outside? He won't. No DRS this lap, and as you can see, the Alpine of Sminotla and Jetfish getting very, very close there. And Jetfish going in deep, but he'll be okay there on the way out. And Baku just in behind, but his 3-second penalty is going to cost him. But it looks like Higgsy's pretty quick in a straight line as well. But it's a long, long straight, and it'll feel like it's going on forever for Higgsy. He stays to the right. Jetfish moves to the left. Higgsy's very, very respectful, and lovely driving from Higgsy as always. And unfortunately, the way the race has turned out, it just has not gone his way. He will get DRS, which will help him along. And again, you're seeing the DRS trains have an effect here as Glassy now moves himself up into 9th, and Glassy finally starting to get a move on. And this is what Glassy needs. It's damage limitation tonight. They will take this battle to the last round. It will still be all open for second place in the championship. But Quinn having a look up the inside here. Glassy keeping it tucked round the outside, and he will have the inside to the next corner, but he can't get all the way over to the outside, so he'll be compromised on the exit, but he gets good enough traction away. And Glassy now, he's got Volcano in sight. He could do with at least staying one position behind Volcano. You can see Volcano now, he's right on the back of Sminotla, and that is exactly what he needs. He will move himself up into 7th place. He goes to the inside. He gets back over to the racing line for the corner. He's got very tight in there. He does set the fastest third sector. And you can see there in the background, Glassy and Quinn still battling behind. And Glassy not necessarily looking too far in front. He's also looking in his mirrors at the moment. Quinn very racy at the moment on those fresher medium tyres than Glassy. Glassy will be at least hoping he gets Sminotla on the old hard tyres. And actually, looking behind us, we've got a yellow flag in behind. I'm not sure what's happened, but we've got Glassy in it really, really close on Sminotla here. But look who's right behind him again. Quinn, after having that moment, is just 3 tenths behind. And this is going to go down to the wire. Luke gets past Entity for some vital points. I think Entity has spun, so Spider-Man's passed as well. I shouldn't have said he was having an alright race on a recovery, but it's a curse of the commentator again. And Glassy using ERS, absolutely desperate here. And he might just get this done before the line. It's going to be so close. He needs these points. Volcano gets past Baku on track in terms of the penalty, and so does Glassy, 6th and 7th. They've just about recovered it, and this will make that title go further down to line. Well, I say title, 2nd place, go down to line, and Luke loses place to Spider-Man. Spider-Man slowing down on the line. Luke gets it back, and Entity bringing it home as the final finisher. He managed to limit the damage somewhat, and also Colin taking the fastest lap means no one else gains any extra points. But as you see it there,